So look, if you want to grow your wealth, your income, and increase the amount of time off, then these are the shortcuts that can help. Welcome to the Wealth Creation Podcast.
Hi and welcome to the podcast. My name's Dan Latto. Hope you're well today. So in this podcast, we're going to talk to you about why skimping on your marketing is a false economy. So this is what happens. I see a lot of people and they just don't spend any money at all on marketing. They say things like, well, Facebook is free, Instagram's free, LinkedIn is free. I'll just create some posts and I'll just knock them out and then it's done and then it's fine. And so it's not free, is it? First of all, you've got time. Time to create the posts, time to create the images, time to create the videos, time to schedule them. That's not free. And then the other reason why it's not free of charge is you've got what we call opportunity costs. So what's opportunity costs? So let's say I want a chocolate bar. I've got £1. A Mars bar is £1 or a Twix is £1. I want one or the other, but I can't have both. Which one are you going to have? So the opportunity cost is, of if I buy the Mars bar, it's cost the opportunity of having, what did I say? Twix. I can't remember what I said. Twix. And if I choose a Twix, the cost of the opportunity of me having the Twix is I can no longer have the Mars bar. And so this is the problem. If you're going to start doing your social media yourself, for example, it doesn't have to be social media, it can be anything. Facebook ads, the opportunity that it's costing you is that if you got someone to do the Facebook ads properly, for example, you're going to pay more money, yes, but you're going to get an expert who's got 10 years experience in running Facebook ads. Or you can do it yourself. There's a reason why we use brain surgeons to do the brain surgery, and we don't just go, well, I'll have a go. I've got a drill. I'll just give it a go. What can go wrong? There's a reason why you take your car to the garage, mostly. And even if you've already got the degree in fixing cars, why would you not take it to a garage? Why are you spending 8 hours on a car fixing it when you can pay someone else to fix it and go off and earn far more money doing other things? And so whilst social media is free of charge, it's the opportunity cost. That's what it's going to cost you. So like we've just put our prices up on our digital marketing company and it's put some people off, and that's fine. It's meant to put some people off because we want a specific type of client, a client that isn't too small and isn't just starting out, because they tend not to stay with us because they can't keep paying the money and they haven't got the systems in place to actually close the leads that get attracted to them. So that's their problem. That's why they struggle with that. But when we work with a bigger business, not only can we spend the money on the marketing, and our prices are less than half of a monthly salary, for example, each and every month. So it's nice and easy for them. But they've actually got the infrastructure so that when a phone call comes in and says, I've just seen that thing on Facebook, and they go, yeah, how many would you like? 5 or 6? And they can sell the stuff, whereas, other people haven't got those systems in place in order to convert the traffic, if you like, that we've generated for them. So this is where most people get it wrong. They skimp on salespeople. No, I'll just do it myself. Well, why are you answering the phones? And that's another one that they skimp on. They actually employ someone to answer the phones. That's crazy. Well, just to answer the phone, why are you employing someone? Well, now you've got to pay them £2,000 to £3,000 a month. Then you've got maternity, paternity, illness, the kids are ill, whatever, and they take time off. And then for every 12 people you recruit, you have to recruit a 13th person just to float around to deal with 4 weeks of holiday, because everybody has 4 weeks holiday in the UK. And, 12 months in a year, 4 weeks in a month. If you've got 12 people, there's 12 months of holidays, effectively. You're literally paying for one extra person to cover holidays. So what you could do is you could outsource it to an answer phone company, and people, don't want a call centre. And you say that, but you have no idea what the call centres are like if you've never used them. They're very, very good. These are not, N-Power call centres, for crying out loud, where people are on hold for 17 hours trying to get through them and they hang up at 8 p.m. as the phones go off. And then you have to do it all over again tomorrow. That's just not the way that works. You should be outsourcing this stuff. In fact, you should be almost outsourcing everything. The only things you can't outsource is eating, being a great partner to your partner, and being a dad or a mum to your kids. Can't outsource that stuff. I know some people do with nannies and so on, but you still have to, be mum and dad to your kids. But there's other stuff that you can outsource. Your marketing should be outsourced. You shouldn't be skimping on it and trying to do it yourself. Your phone calls, all that should be outsourced, and somebody should be there ready to accept a phone call when you're driving traffic. And that person shouldn't be you, or even shouldn't be someone in the office. So the way it happens with us is you phone us up, we get an email, and then we phone you back. And we ask the person who answers the phone to qualify the person. What are you phoning for? How can you help? It's a sales call. Yeah, no, he's not going to return your call. We don't do sales calls. That just saved me having to answer the phone from a salesperson. Perfect. But most people don't do it in this way. They try and skimp. And I get that when you're growing your business, you can't have salespeople, marketing people, outsource people to answer the phone because you haven't got enough money coming into the business right now. But you've got to pick and choose which one are you going to get first. And for me, you outsource your marketing first. Because if you outsource your sales, let's say, but your marketing's not bringing in enough leads, well, you're paying an awful lot of money for people for sales and there's not enough leads coming in. So you've got to start ramping up your marketing. One of the first things that you should be doing in your business is having to turn down business because you're so busy. At least then you can put your prices up as well. But you can't do that unless you've got so much business coming through that it's causing you a problem. So skimping on anything in your business is a false economy. Skimping on not working out is a false economy because instead of living till you're 80, you're going to live till you're 60. Well, how's that going to work for you and your business and your family and all the rest of it? You can't skimp on some of this stuff. It's really, really vitally important that you start implementing some of the things that you know you should be implementing. And even if it's, well, we can't quite afford it, and go for a lower priced option. You know, our stuff starts at like 500 quid. And it ramps up your marketing massively. And just on that product, people get good results. When they ramp up to the £1,000 a month, they get amazing results because there's so much more content going out. Now the phones are ringing and they can start closing business, which then pays for the stuff in the first place. Then they can bring on salespeople and so on. So this is exactly what you need to be doing. You need to be ramping up your marketing, making sure that you're tracking where those phone calls come from so you can see what part of your marketing is responsible. So, for example, when we did leaflet drops, we would put different girls' names on the leaflet. Call Jenny, call Samantha. So one might be lineage in a newspaper, that's Samantha. One of them is Jenny, that's a leaflet drop. So that when the phone call comes through and goes, can I speak with Jenny? We know that leads come from a leaflet. And girls' names, by the way, converted better than boys' names. You'd be interested to know. But that's us tracking marketing. You don't necessarily need separate numbers. You just need the answering service to recognise, yeah, they asked for Jenny, so we know where that lead comes from. And that they actually ask that question, so the data gets recorded. So you should be tracking where some of this marketing is coming from. I was just looking at some of the stuff on our clients, and we were looking at the number of links. So we use a little bit of software to track, if, for example, you're running an event and it's an Eventbrite event, instead of just sending people to the Eventbrite, we send it to, so daniellatto.co.uk/event number 2, let's say. So then when people are seeing that on social media and they click the link, daniellatto.co.uk/event number 2, it gets redirected to Eventbrite, but we can see the click. So like, for example, there's an event on in November and that's had 137 clicks, for one of our clients. And the event that they sold out for in September was 854 clicks. So now we know that if actually we can get to 854 clicks, there's a good chance that event will get, fully booked out too. There are webinars, 340 clicks. There's a package that we're selling at 492 clicks. So we can actually tell what's going on there. And so, let me see, I think we've got another one here. So we've got another one here, 1,368 clicks. And all of this, by the way, is through content that we're posting on behalf of our clients. One where they were talking at an event, 161 clicks. One where they're talking at a show, 285 clicks. And then one for some mastermind stuff, 91 clicks. Perfect. How useful is this? So you can track what's what. That's exactly how it should be going. We've got another one from another client. Instagram engagements up 826%. That's in the first 20 days of working with us. Facebook impressions up 692%. in the first 20 days of working with us. And so one of the reasons why we track this stuff for our clients is that we can actually see how good we're doing. Most clients haven't got a clue on how to do it. And then when they sign up with us, we show them how to do it because we want to know how to do it as well, so that then we can start showing off about how good we are. And then they can see the return on investment. This is why you shouldn't be skimping on marketing. It's not that you don't know how to put an event on, but how do you know where your links are coming from, where your clicks are coming from? How do you even know if your marketing's working? Most people haven't got a clue. And so you might be good at creating an event for, let's just say, hairdressing, just totally random. You might be really good at that. But are you really good at creating content and putting it out on Facebook and the right type of content and enough of the content and then scheduling it to making sure it works and scheduling it at the right time? Like, do you even know what time of day is the best time for you to schedule content? Most people haven't got a clue. And that's why you don't want to be skimping on marketing. It's not that you're not intelligent enough. It's just, you haven't got time to do it. It's not your, what's the word? It's not your location of expertise. And why would it be? Why would a hairdresser be any good at marketing? You're great at cutting hair. Why would a property developer be any good at marketing when you can just build beautiful HMOs? I've seen some HMOs online that are amazing. Absolutely stunning. And then I see the marketing, I'm like, guys, come on. And it's because the great at HMOs just dreadful at marketing. It's not their fault. It's just like it's not your fault. Why would it be? How do you know how to use Facebook properly? And we do, because when you look at, how many clicks have we sent to various clients, we're talking 50, 60,000 clicks a month. Do you think that might give us an insight into why we know what we're doing? Absolutely it does. And so this is why you don't want to be skimping on your marketing. You want to be paying for it. You want to be ramping it up. And then as you get busier, you want to ramp it up again to the next level. And then you want to go down the paid ads route. Then you want to be creating sales funnels and driving traffic to the sales funnels. So you're driving people into the funnel. That's where your success is going to come from. All right. I hope that's useful for you. My name's Dan Latto, and we'll catch up with you in the next podcast. Take care.
Hey, it's Dan here. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Please click like or subscribe to the entire podcast.